favorite Giddy boy D to the E to the O to the N, and I'm that black man on the TV right now, ladies and gentlemen. You're welcome to another episode of E Plus right here in the station Dominion Television. If you're new to the channel, you're welcome. Please make sure you hit the subscribe button and make sure you share this with your friends, your family, because you're in for a very an amazing time tonight, ladies and gentlemen. I am not in the studio alone. I've got the king of the Aro Kingdom, Aro.
Aro Koji. It's a new system. All right, another exciting time to join us right here on Dominion Television, where we give you everything trending on the go, from social media boards to the E Plus segment and the best part of the show, which is the game segment just for you. I'm super duper excited to be on the MRC and also on the studio this wonderful afternoon. They call me the world famous, the radio paparazzi, Wanamoku, spicy up, and mix up, and I'm gonna somebody on one leg on action. Jarastafara Selassie. Woo!
Oh God, who is this man? Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, you're in for an amazing time today. We got an amazing today's topic. I think we're taking you guys through a series for you to understand the legends of the crafts and the arts and cultures of Nigeria. And today we're going to be telling you something important, and somebody that you even know that you don't know, but you are meant to have known. I am meant to know. Ladies and gentlemen, today we're going to be speaking about somebody. If you know who we're going to be speaking about, guess. Take a wild guess. He's a custodian of the arts and culture in the country Nigeria. Guess. If you can get the person, will give you 5,000.
I don't know. I don't know, because currently I don't know. That's maybe 5,000 kwan. Or 5,000 Kuwaits, yes. 5,000 cowries.
But guess, but you can guess.
But without that, let's move straight into social media and let's see what's happening on the social media boards. And Giddy, we got the update that Odumodu is at the story this wonderful morning.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've got Odumodu Black, Odu Black, native. And it has come out, to put a post speaking about helping without getting the benefits. Please, can I have the write-up? Or he came out and he tweeted saying, for music industry, he go hard to see people where go carry you along without benefits.
Hold on. So let's take a pause from this. Giddy, you're an entertainer. Do you agree to this? Even in life,
everything goes hand in hand. You rub my back.
I rub your back. I can't. You must be of value to me before bro.
Anyways, this is now for music industry where person go blow small and immediately him go leave all him guys for street, or to say he want focus on himself. Then him go come back for them. They never come back, fellas. Okay, so I have a couple of people that that we know that won't come back. I can mention a couple of guys that we started together, and they're like A-list artists in Nigeria. They promised to come back, but I think I'm not where I used to be. I think I'm not where I used to be. But
so hold on. So the question is it life or maybe
so generally, the environment change? Generally, friends outgrow friends, people outgrow people, and I would say it any day, anytime. It might be painful. If you outgrow me, it's a sign that you need to move at a pace that I can't keep up with. So when you outgrow me, I understand, and people. You owe me, I owe you. Yes, quite all right. But I think we've come to the realization of fact that people right now are self-centered and they care about themselves. So when you see people say they're going to also, they will be back. If 9 out of 10 will promise you that they will come back, maybe 4 out of the 10 will come back. But I feel you should understand.
It's not so much of a big deal. And I feel, for me, I'm going to lean on to the place of value. Because, for instance, if Giddy, is where he is right now, doing great for himself, and that limelight is now attaining that position, and all of a sudden, Giddy is now in a good environment. If I'm of value to Giddy, definitely, there's no how that Giddy is on that limelight, I would not come back to say, Radio Paps, come on, your value to me, make we run one or two together.
I remember I saw a video of Odumodu at an event where an old classmate, he yelled his name in the crowd. He had already gone, and I think he called him by his nickname. And he came back to take him. We understand.
And the funny thing about this Odumodu's clique is almost all the clique are his guys from the same vein. So if he's speaking like this, then I think he's saying it to a set of people that have gone, ahead. And come on, remember the people that you were with and let's enjoy.
I'll leave you with this. People are allowed to grow. People are allowed to outgrow each other.
You don't owe anybody anything.
I won't say I don't owe people anything, but first of all, I'll be that back of mind that people are meant to grow. And people will outgrow friendships. There are friendships that you outgrow. So
let's say comment.
Let's see what
we have comment, from these Chisom underscore E is saying, no be only for music industry, they happen everywhere. Fact.
My friends, I was thinking about something 2 days ago. I was just thinking about friends that I couldn't do without secondary school. I even guys that I don't even have their numbers anymore. I don't have their contacts anymore. We're all doing fine and in different spheres, but it's life.
It's life. And if we meet at an event or something, let's embrace each other and let's just move
brother, we'll catch up.
Do you understand? Braze underscore airline is saying it happens everywhere. All right,
Arizi underscore VIP saying we will visit this later. Let us focus on the Senate now. Is it that Senate?
Leave that to daybreak.
It's not. It's for the agenda.
It's the agenda.
Don't Jude officially saying LOL. K-Finke is saying life in general, not just music industry. Nobody's going to tell you. Work on your craft. People, everybody, we are all working to move. So if one person outgrow the other,
I agree.
Don't take it as
work
on yourself.
Work on yourself and do good for yourself also.
The sky is big enough and large enough for everybody to fly.
Honestly speaking, I agree.
And he says, meet me at the apex. And one quote Bible. And one quote Bible say, meet me at the top. Lingaroba says was there.
Okay, that's fine. You know, whatever it is you have said, I'm sure you're gonna catch that. All right, let's move on to the next story. And this is coming from a beautiful actress known as Toyo Baby. She's saying Juliana Olayonde stands firm on no kissing scenes in Nollywood. Known as Toyo Baby from Jennifer's Diary, pushes back against rumors of ignorance, emphasizing our boundaries while highlighting happy collaborations and our upcoming YouTube film Love I Left Behind. She's saying that she has been in a Tribe Called Judah, with other movies industry, but there's a certain tag within the last few weeks saying she doesn't want to work with some directors or what, and she has come out to say that's not the point. If I want to work with every director, every producer, but if that role has to do with kissing, it takes me away from my communication with God, and she doesn't want that. Giddy, do you agree with that? I think so. I feel what works for her.
And there are movies that good Nigerian movies that you might not even find one kissing scene.
I agree.
If she can fit in, and it's something that she would love to do. Every director would have a niche, and every actress will have a niche.
I think the problem she's having is people going around to say she doesn't want to work with the director, she has a problem with this character problem or whatnot, and she's saying she's a fantastic actress and everything like that. But the problem is, if you are giving me a script that has a kissing role in it or exposing my body,
she's a principled actress.
Yeah.
A principled actor, so give it to her. If she's saying she's going to stick to roles that won't involve her exposing her body or your kissing, I don't think we need to be debating this.
What's the big deal with that?
There are movies that you would see that they're not even, now all the movies that we are seeing now, right now, may God help us.
Let's take comment if we have comment on this, on this. Yes, sir. Inai is saying everyone has their principles, and it's always good to be a disciplined actor or actress. But let that $1 million role come from a world-class movie. She'll forget her manners and jump on the gym. Giddy,
now, for somebody like this, how sure are you that she hasn't got enough hours like this? Let's jump into conclusion. If she comes out, she owes nobody any explanation. If she comes out and says, I am ready, she's ready. She's an actress. Everybody's allowed to be dynamic. They're allowed to evolve. She's an actress. Today she might say she wants to kiss, tomorrow she might say she wants to kiss. Z_house is saying, great, it's nice seeing people who kept all the values even when doing their job class. Giddy, I don't know, for me, Giddy, if the money's coming in dollars and it's an IBU, like I said, principles, personal principles, decisions that you've made. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, this is all we can take on the streets of social media. It was less, we didn't have violence on social media.
It's all advice and motivation. Do you, principle,
yes,
value.
But, ladies and gentlemen, once we're back from this break, we're going to be taking you on the streets of E+ itself. We have an amazing topic for you today. Please do not go anywhere. This is E+. We're going to be right back.
Right about time to join us right here on the E Plus segment of the E Plus show on Dominion Television. Give you the very best of all updates when it comes to entertainment. I'm still the world famous, the radio paparazzi, and I still have Giddy Boy in the studio right here. And this wonderful afternoon, we are taking you on the journey of Abat Ogunde. Remember last week we spoke about one OG legend that picked up the Grammy Award, over the weekend. That's Fela Anikulapo Kuti. Yes, sir. And right about time, we are talking about Abat Ogunde, and that's the father of Nigeria theater. Fantastic. I'm a theater person. I studied theater and media art, and there's no how within your journey, the 4 years of your journey, you would not come across this man in your study. And it's fantastic to see the background. We're going to talk about the background and early life, also educational and early career, and we'll be taking you on innovations and also showing you some video clips and pictures about Abat Ogunde. One of the major things I struggled with back then in school was, you must give detail, my brother. I mean, when I mean detail, like when they say, when you're talking about him, yeah, they will tell you to chapter one in episode, so you must say it within that phrase. I think because, and outline it together.
I think the reason being is because he's a storyteller.
Yes, so there's no how there's no how you're talking about. So and that, just like you said, that's what my lecturer would say. He will say you're talking about a storyteller and you're not quoting any of his.
So use it as a tool for
you understand? So what's the essence of you now quoting about? Come
Anyways,
on, we'll be doing that this wonderful afternoon.
Culture doesn't survive by accident. It survives because people chose to protect it. On today's episode of E Plus, we're going to spotlight Nigeria's true cultural custodians. A man would turn storytelling into an identity, resilience, and legacy. Ladies and gentlemen, it's no other person but our legend, our icon, Abat Ogunde. Abat Ogunde, as he's called, is known as the father of Nigerian theater. He was born in May 31st of May 1916. He was born in a town called Ososa in the Ijebu area in Ogun State. He was born during the colonial era. He trained as a school teacher and later worked as a police constable. Then he began drama through church-based programs, and he was early exposed to storytelling, music, and performance. I remember growing up, we used to hear when we hear stage plays, they make reference to the fact that
he was the father of stage plays. Actually,
most his stories were one of a kind. He was going to he always infuses drama, music. Dance. I remember when I heard that saying, "Hey yeah oh hey yeah gunu."
My brother, it's just enough for my battle one day.
Now stage play, bro.
It's just enough for my.
I ain't get time. Now stage play because it's, one of the Yoruba stage plays. Because most of the time he has a tone, he has a dialect that he used to combine in his music. So when you hear it, you know that this is about to go because all elements of drama is going to be in it. Music, dance, Yoruba oral tradition. He was able to modify Yoruba folklore.
Yeah, folklore. Yeah.
Chant and drumming and added proverbs. He used the indigenous language as a tool for storytelling, and a majority of his stories were used to, address colonial oppression, social injustice, corruption, and morality.
And let me just inform you before we move on that, he founded a theater party in 1945. Fantastic, storyteller, just like Gideon said. He combined drama, music. Those are the act of life. Once you can put drama together with music and dance, it becomes a problem for you. But he was able to put all this together to create what we know today as a theater. And trust me, he performed in town halls, open spaces, palaces, and church. And you talk about how one of the way they describe the story, just like Fela, his music. He uses music to talk about the colonial oppression,
was corruption. Fela was
so these legends have done this over time, and to come to think of it, Giddy, these things are still happening till date.
Now, my problem is even looking at it, not my problem per se. Like one thing that amazes me about this man is he was able to pull. He was actually selling tickets too. He was selling show tickets, and it was only selling out. We didn't have PR, we didn't have social media. I saw a video of him advertising. He had all this. But there's a trailer they call Trailer Babagedu. These old trailers they used to pack wood.
wood.
He would always sit in front with a Vodafone advertising and marketing his films. I won't say movie. His plays.
His plays.
And, you know, you have people come to watch him live, and we didn't have social media.
No, I agree. And for them to you know, have the strength to do this shows how you know, important they see this you know, craft as. And like I said, one of the most important things in their mind is how do we correct corruptions and, you know, things like this. And you look at most of their famous plays, you see Tigers, Empire.
I remember Yoruba Ronu.
Yeah,
but I think it was banned. Yoruba Ronu was banned
because, you know, he was talking about the political era at that time, and it became so much a problem. My brother, and at this, like I said, one of the key things about these people is that when you go back to where we are right now and look at what they have done over time, we are still in that same shell at this point in time. At this point, Yoruba Ronu, we are still the Ronu. We still did the Ronu system.
But I think the likes of, you know, some directors and producers are conscious of that now, and, you know, they infuse storytelling. But I would just say they are not just audacious. They're not as audacious as, you know, the legends that we have. We have the likes of Kunle Afolayan, write movies. You know, October 1st.
I don't agree. I think if you look back to what you know, King of Boys from Kemi Adetiba, what she did with that movie, I think it was still in the line of the political, you know.
She did, but you know, she wasn't audacious.
So when you say audacious, you're saying go to their face, say it the way it is.
Fela called the name of the governor, the name of the general during his time. Called him out. I don't think anybody has the liver to make a video and call the president of Nigeria.
How do we eat at the end of the day? But come on, you talk about now. Even in the days they had to, you know, it faced harassment and censorship, but remained fearless. But the question now, do we have people like that want to remain fearless?
So I think we have producers that are now diplomatic in their approach and the way they deliver their movies. We have the likes of Kunle Afolayan, we have the likes of Funke Akindele. You know, I saw a movie on Netflix called The Herd. You know, it spoke about banditry. And if you watch that movie, it spoke about every single thing that is happening in Nigeria.
So a quick one. Do you think a legend like Abadanmude would have done better with that? It would have come out to the face.
Would have done better. Imagine somebody like Fela right now in this century making music. Fela is going to call the name of our president in the music. I think somebody Ibrahim Abdul Karim. No, this Zuki, this man with Torchlight.
Okay, yes, Zuki.
You know, I think he made a song one time calling the president.
We have them like
it
that.
Was banned.
What's them again? It's not Tony Tatula now. I'm trying to remember. Idris Abdul Karim.
Idris
Abdul Karim. Yeah.
You know, but let's not lose focus of, you know,
it's still in the same light, because you're looking at what they did, you know, over the years, what is still happening in the same year that we are currently. So it's still the same now. We're looking at the contribution to Nigerian film, Gidi.
Okay, so he created the first professional theater company in Nigeria, and he used the indigenous language and culture in Nigeria as a mainstream drama. He laid the foundation for Nigerian stage drama and film. You know, he's referred to as the father of Nigerian theater. You know, and he's often regarded as the architect of contemporary Nigerian theater. Really, Pops?
Yeah, come on. You look at the influence. You know, if you're talking of legends, he's also an influence. He's just an influencer also. You know, like he has brought out figures like Duro Ladipo. If you're a theater person, you know Duro Ladipo. You know Mosolaya, known as Baba Salah.
We want the likes of Ashake, the new. If you look at the new Thespians, Ashake is a proud Thespian.
So that's what I'm saying.
If you look at his performances too, you know.
You would know definitely. It's in that same vein. If you're a theater person and you're not in that same vein and studying the life of Abat Ogunde, it becomes a problem for you. There's no how you must pass through, you know, that teaching of Abat Ogunde. Like I said, you know, he has influenced the likes of Duro Ladipo, Mosolaya, known as Baba Salah, and the likes of Ade Love. Let's talk about it more of his major achievements. Right there, Giddy.
Okay, so he transitioned from stage to film. You know, he acted and produced early Nigerian movies, and he mentored future legends, like you said, Baba Salah, the likes of Duro Ladipo, and he laid a foundation, which is very important. He laid a foundation for the, you know, playwriters that we have currently in Nigeria, and most importantly, he helped shape the identity of Nigerian performing art, which is something. If we look at the Nigerian, you know, performing art and what the rate of their, you know, their performance, they've been able to tell the story and, you know, still maintain the identity and the cultural background, you know, of Nigeria. They've been able to, you know, showcase Nigeria to the world in terms of storytelling, music, and drama. And as a proud Thespian that you are, you know, I'm very sure you keep making reference to the architect of the Nigerian film industry.
I agree. I think I want to give a big shout out to those who are going back to stage now. Over time, we had people not going back to stage.
But I think with the renovation of the new
the new theater.
And I think we'll have more people come up with plays. And we have
we had problems at that time. Even before they renovated that place, people did not want to go back to stage because they felt who's going to come back to watch, buy tickets and like that.
Everybody wants to sell
out box office and all. But now I think it's big ups to whoever is going back to. I think I still saw Adedemeji Lateef act on stage. I still saw Said Balogun on stage. You see the likes of Femi Branch still acting on stage. Femi Adebayo and the like. So I think we can go back to protecting this legacy that Albert Ogunde, has pioneered for us, and go back to acting on stage again. And we have so many plays that we can go back to the books, just like his book Yoruba Ronu, Bread and Bullet, Tigers Empire. You go back to books and you can go back to act again.
And for the millennials that grew up, we millennials that grew up listening and watching Albert Ogunde, what were your fond memories of the movies you've seen or you saw from Albert Ogunde? If you could put your favorite movie, your favorite song, because I know you have songs and they started remastering his songs, and if it's somebody that you've listened to over the time, let's have it in the comment section. And once we're right back from this, we're going to be taking the comments. And Radio Pops, one other thing that I want you to know is, these people were consistent. They were conscious of what they were doing. They created the arts and the culture with the intention of longevity. They created something that was going to transit from one generation to another generation. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. One important custodian of the arts and culture of Nigeria is Albert Ogunde, who is also referred to the Nigerian father, the father of the Nigerian movie and theater. Ladies and gentlemen, this is what we can take on the E+ segment today. I'm very sure it was educative and entertaining. Once we're back from this break, we're going to be taking you straight into the game section where myself and my co-host, we're going to be playing random games, random questions, charades. We're going to be asking questions. It's going to be an amazing time. Make sure you do not tune off. This is E+. Don't go anywhere. Dominion Broadcast. Right back.
right, you're still very much connected to Dominion Television, your channel of choice. And before we move straight into the game segment, I'm sure you can see we're getting ready. We have fans asking some few questions right here on YouTube. E Plus Brother on the gram, we've missed you guys so much. You guys are doing so well. Legendary icons. Somebody's asking, can we get a few videos? Let's see what it looks like. Definitely, there you have it on the screen. You know, Giddy was talking about, you know, how he was trying to make a PR and publicity work for himself. So you must stay on the grind. If you have these legends doing that back in the days, who are you not to stay on the grind?
Look at somebody saying they can't dance to promote you.
Giddy. So here you have it, Ogunde.
The father of Nigerian theatre.
They're beautiful, beautiful. Just making that call. Come buy ticket, posters going on. This is the time for the play. When are you going to come out? This is so beautiful.
Stage plays.
Beautiful, beautiful. Like I said, I think it's just one thing. I just wish that we can work more on stage plays. I understand that, you know, Netflix, YouTube have taken over, Prime and the likes have taken over, but I think stage play can still come back to life if we put our work to it. This is beautiful. I just seen those dance moves. Reminds me of how I can just, you know, maybe break my back again.
Thespian.
Yeah, but I never wanted to dance.
But did you dance?
I did. You must dance in 100 level. It's a must. Bro, you can't run away from it. You can't run away from it. But you must dance in 100 level. But this is beautiful to see, you know, how it's performing. You know, look at people still watching and still wanting to be part of it. And like I said, I must give kudos. I must give big kudos to our new actors and actresses coming back to the stage to remind us of the craft that, you know, Abat Ogunde, the man of theatre, was able to do. Giddy?
Ladies and gentlemen, there you have it, a legend par excellence, the Nigerian theatre architect, the architect of Nigerian theatre. Ladies and gentlemen, that's what we can take. Because I can see that Radio Pops now want to do Ojoro. Why is my drink more than your drink?
It doesn't have to be much.
Bro,
it doesn't have to be much. It doesn't have to be much. Let's just move away from that and let's talk about, let's move straight into the game segment quickly. We have general question and we have the charade for you. And you know what happens? You know, we have 6 questions, 3 each. We're going to say yes or no, and we'll move straight into it. Let's go.
Let's see if we can keep up. No loss streak. Win-win.
All right.
Yeah. What's the largest country in North America? Is your question.
Go ahead now. You don't read them already. No.
I help you now. I don't help you read.
You don't read already.
I bro, go tired.
What is the largest country in North America?
Bro, North America.
Man, I don't know, man. To be honest.
Texas.
Why are you drinking?
I just answered. Texas.
You're wrong. It's Canada.
Canada is in North America. I told you drunk already.
Okay. Next question. I'm shot but wounded. What am I? But not wounded. What am I?
I dodged that first one. You're a good knack.
And I can add to it, man.
Bro, you know that we started this year's episode on a winning streak. We didn't lose. What's going on, bro?
It is what it is now.
Next question, please. What natural wonder separates the US and Canada? Natural wonder. Wonderful wonder. Cloud. I don't know where it is. I don't know.
Niagara Falls. Wow.
Niagara.
Wow. Okay, next question quickly.
Probably say we'll finish this team. I don't need to.
What's the largest city in Kenya? Nairobi.
Yep. At least you won one.
Nairobi.
Yeah, you get one. Why are you in a hurry to press this thing? Last question, please. This is last question 5.
Yeah.
What is it called when a single company controls the monopoly? Monopoly.
Beautiful. Next question.
Final question. You see, the odds. Final question.
What is the Roman numeral? Don't have the game, bro.
But you can't get it.
XX.
XXX.
Yeah, let's go.
What do you say?
Damn. Oh, boy.
So wait, it's just one, you XXX.
Not like bro.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Okay, let's move on.
we finish this deal, bro. We promise not to fail. I'm not drinking again. This is. Let me see.
So am I? Is it okay? So.
What was it?
How do I do this now? This is way too long, bro.
I'll forget them. Train station, train attendant, flight attendant, airport announcement. Maybe that.
You don't actually try, but I don't know the part of the confusion there. I don't know the confusion part there. Airport announcement confusion. So I don't. Where's the confusion? How am I going to do the confusion? So I tried doing everybody running and.
You're flying. Make confusion now.
Bro, what are you doing? You got the airport announcement. Don't worry.
Well, I don't know. You don't like us on Thursdays. Okay.
Traveling. Luggage. Traveling out. Air hostess.
Traveling with cooler. That's why I brought down the cooler, like the luggage.
Traveling with cooler.
Bro, that's what's inside. Traveling with cooler. I kid you not. I kid you not.
Why is everything hard and long? Like traveling with
You
cooler.
don't like us. And you know what they gave the E Plus sisters yesterday?
Traveling with cooler. The Hippo sisters were not even on duty yesterday.
Abigail and Sarah.
Why is it long today? What's happening?
I forget.
Wait, oh.
Fixed transfer. POS. Sportybet.
Bro.
Boom.
No, man. Asking for Wi-Fi password. Oh, boy. I saw now.
Finish this thing up, pap.
Yeah, take yours. This, we're almost done. Listen to music and driving. Driving and listening to music and chilling. And what's that?
Enjoying the ride, enjoying the trip.
Wait,
Bro,
hold on. I maybe we're the one that did not get how we're supposed to do it. But if this is the charade,
We're in trouble.
bro, it's way too long, fam.
We're in
What's
trouble.
happening?
How do you want us to?
Jesus.
I'm going to drink this, finish this thing. Good drink.
Let's say today I just woke up. What's happening? Is it okay? Do this. I'm trying to do this now.
Bro. wait.
No,
Bro.
don't worry.
Wait. Do it very well.
I don't drink. You can't.
Be like,
Using a cable car. So I want to believe that maybe we did not understand today. I guess we're just doing it wrong. Let me believe. Try. What's it?
Immigration questioning. How I want to take.
Okay, so we are sorry, the producer and everyone watching us today. I'm sure maybe there's a way we're supposed to act out these games that we cannot get properly because we are drunk to, beyond imagination, and it's not it's not where we are right now, and we understand. Please, with love from your heart, we ask that you forgive us, and we just move on.
Well, how is
here.
it possible that we don't even get anything today?
So you got the announcer airports.
1 over 10.
Yeah, 1 over 6, I guess. But it's all good. It's all good.
A win is a win, ladies and gentlemen.
W's
W's in the chat. W's, W's.
Yeah, W's in the chat. Yeah, W's in the chat.
Ladies and gentlemen, we call it a day, ladies and gentlemen. We hope you had an amazing time with the E Plus brothers. This is E Plus, where we give you everything extra, everything entertainment when it comes to tourism, lifestyle, and everything that comes with entertainment. I remain your favorite giveaway D to the E to the O to the N, and I'm that black man on the TV. And yes, I have with me in the studio one more time.
Something's going to happen tomorrow. Fantastic news. We have an artist coming in the studio with the E Plus sister. Come on, I don't want to leak out the name, but definitely I don't want you to miss tomorrow's show. Make sure you're locked in for tomorrow's show. It's going to be an exciting
with your family,
time,
your friends, your father, your mother, your boyfriend, your ex.
Sister. So make sure you're here. Make sure you're here tomorrow. That's how we can take on the show. Thank you for joining. A big ups to the producer, big ups to the crew, and also big ups to everybody that connected with us today. We're going to see again next week with the E Plus brother on Thursday, giving you a lifestyle pop culture right here on the very best of station E Plus. Stay safe. Bye for now. Stay jiggy.